Welcome back to today. Today we're jumping into the Handmaid's Tale Season 3, Episode 6. I'm ready to jump right into this. The last episode was everything. It's definitely setting us back up to see Serena and the commander, I guess, be evil. There's nothing else that we can say. We have actually all of the players, the main players that are like the villains of the show, I feel like have now reset and gone back to being the villains of the show. So I'm ready to see what's going to happen. What's going to happen with June? What's going to happen with her man in Canada? What's going to happen with the child? Because it seems like the Gilead. I don't know why I always. When I think of Gilead, I think of like the razor blade. You go to shave your face. Is it called a Gilead? Is it? Maybe is it called Gilead? Anyways, the Gilead, it seems like they're going to try to get back the daughter, and I'm kind of curious what Canada's going to do. Are they going to give back the daughter or do something because Emily was not the actual mother of this child, and to avoid like an actual war? And can Gilead actually fight a war? And does Canada have the same backing as they have present day? These are questions that I never asked. That now all Curiosity the cat has just came into my life and made me think about. But I think that Canada's probably going to give back the child. One, because we need a storyline, and two, because Canada doesn't want to really get into a war. I feel like Canadians are like, I love Canadians. I feel like they're just very peaceful. Although like what's going on right now in used to be America, I feel like they want to rescue people, but I don't know if they want to go full force and start a war, because if they wanted to, they would have done it by now. So, I'm ready to jump into this, guys. If you'd like to see this in a full reaction, of course you can. On the second, third tier here on this damn platform that will definitely copyright all my as well as my other platform, Patreon. So once again, you want to see this in full reaction, please join the platform today. Now, if you would like to support this channel for free, please hit that like button, please share this video, and don't forget to comment down below. I've been watching them shares and them likes, and they seem boo. So please hit that thumb up, and please share if you guys can. It really does wonders for this channel, and it is free. I will say this again in my outro because that's where I need to place my animation, so I hope you guys are looking forward to that. Now, without further ado, let's jump into the Handmaid's Tale and find out exactly what the Handmaids has got to give. Oh, wind chimes. Beautiful opening, chaotic scenes.
I see them every day now. They've heard the Waterfords' plea.
Goodness.
Blessed and eternal God, please return this child of Gilead to her loving home. I have my own prayers. I pray that their prayers go unanswered. May she see past her broken heart and remember that Nichole is better off.
Completely evil still?
Oh, let's take a look at you.
I'm just tired, Lydia.
One more thing.
Can I ask you a question, Lydia?
What is it?
Do you want us all to be silenced?
No. No, I don't.
So why do you get that fucking thing?
When I get tired, I still try to think of the good I can do in God's world. I think of you, dear.
Now put this mask on your mouth. Why did you get the mask thing then?
Can you help me?
This episode is a lot of like, I say one thing, but I completely do another. Was it not her choice to get this thing? Oh, maybe it wasn't Aunt Lydia's choice to get that mouthpiece thing. Hey, that was where Mr. Abraham was. Oh Lord, here comes Serena in her devil shape.
That's nice. The silence. You could return the favor. This is all gonna be over soon. You're gonna get to go back home. And we're gonna stay here. And you and I will finally be free of one another.
You will never be free of me until both my children are safe.
Wow. That was a wow. That was wow. Oh, did you guys like that reaction? Before I get into my opinion, how I feel, please hit that like button. Please share. And don't forget to comment down below. Thank you guys so much. I told you I was going to do that in my intro. I said I was going to do it in my outro. I needed to put the animation somewhere. Anyways, this episode was once again 10 out of 10. The music is hitting, y'all. The acting is hitting. At first I thought, let's just jump where my first mind went to, which was Aunt Lydia. She's, she talks this good game and that this, that, and the third, and she doesn't want them to be silenced. And then I was like, well, why the hell did you... I thought she went out and bought them. I thought there was like a store like Macy's of like those little mask things for the Handmaids. And I thought like Aunt Lydia was like, oh, I liked how this looked. Let me go buy one for June. So I thought that's what she did. But then I was like, oh, probably like they're making June do this and Aunt Lydia just has to give it to June because Aunt Lydia is in charge of the Handmaids in their district or region or whatever the holy hell you want to call it. So that was that. And then, so this whole time, like, okay, so I knew that Nick was something, like an undercover agent that was getting rid of the commanders. I thought for a good cause, but it seems like now, like, Nick was like, as we were told, like, he's a big player as well. And that's probably why Nick could do half the shit that he was doing. And now it all kind of makes sense. So is Nick like a bad guy, or did he do what he had to do? Was he like drafted and then he like did what he had to do, or did he sign up and want to do it? And then she's like, oh, well, if it wasn't for Nick, we wouldn't all be here. No, actually, if it wasn't for you and your husband, wasn't this literally whole thing your idea and you were pushing it and we followed that? Nick just, I guess, joined in. If you can't beat him, you kind of join him. When did he join up? When did he sign up? Did he sign up when everything was already happening? Was there a midst of like a war? Was Nick, like, we don't know the situation where Nick is. Like, okay, think about it like this. Maybe because I like love Nick and I think he's gorgeous. His lips are as big as mine. And if we both were in the ocean and we were stuck out there, we both know that we'll never drown because we could use our big lips as floaters and we'll be safe. Besides that little fascinating fun fact, I think Nick is just gorgeous and I want him to be my baby father. So, there's that. Is it creepy yet? Good. But yes, I'm like, okay, well, think about it like this. Okay, in America, right? I'll talk about America. That's the only country I know, military-wise. When there's a war going on, there's a draft that happens, and a lot of the poor people, I don't want to say it, let me rephrase that. Well, a lot of people that were in the military, they signed up for the military allegedly. I'll say allegedly. Because, a lot of them didn't have money, and and they needed, the military also pays for your college and your apartment and pays for that. That I do know because I was with somebody for 10 years in the military. As well as my brother being in the military and my grandfather, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But yes, there is those incentives that people sign up for the military and fight a cause. And maybe they fight a cause and they maybe not agree with it, but they're doing it for their love of their country. Now, was Nick doing this because the war was already happening? Nick was in a bad place. Like, Nick signed up for it to do what he had to do. Or maybe was it like not a choice for him? Maybe they go deeper in Nick's story where we find out that I'm completely wrong and my thoughts and ideas of trying to make him a good character is going to fail in a pit of ash and fire. But right now, from all I know is that I don't know. Okay? All I know is that I don't know. And I'm hoping that Nick was just doing what he thought he had to do, or maybe he was forced to do, as a lot of people do when they sign up for the military, And also, think about this. In the military, okay, they'll come to your school. A lot of, I don't know if it happened to y'all high schools, but the military came to our high school and signed people up. Like, we were 17 years old, and they had a little table. It was about like this big, literally. And they were getting all of the people to come to their table. And in high school, you thought you were big, you were bad, that, you were like, yeah, I'm gonna sign up for the military. I even put it that I wanted to be in the military. They signed up everybody. A lot of my friends joined the military from me being just in high school and 7th grade, a senior. And that's how they were signing people up. If you were, I guess maybe 17 turned into 18, or if you were 18, because in high school senior, you're 17 or 18 years old. And that's what was happening, right? So was that happening to Nick? Did he sign up there? I mean, I'm just throwing out these random high hopes for Nick because I love him. And yes, he's my baby father. So if anybody in the comment section is trying to come for Nick, I'm not there yet. Okay. Hair flip. But let's go back to June. So June, this episode, I actually really did have no issue with her. I felt her sadness and her betrayal because of Nick. Because once again, she believes that Serena has some type of... Finally, she got together where we already knew that Serena was not a good character. June, she finally got it, okay? She finally understands that Serena is a lost cause and leave her in the pit to fight. She should have left her in that fiery room, but, she decided to not do that and then decided to prop up Serena to have more power than what she originally had. So now Serena has all 9 fingers and a glove, and she's going to make these rash decisions. She's going to push up the commander. Commander is like, and you know what the gag and the key is? The commander don't give a flying fuck about Nichole. He don't give a damn about Nichole, y'all. He just wants to be in a better position. Now, he don't know his booty hole is about to get popped. Now, I'm gonna let you guys know, as a man, as a homosexual, can you guys tell? First off, when Mr. Law and Order himself, by the way, if you guys have not seen him in Oz, I think that's what the show was called. It was on HBO back in the day. And he was in jail, okay? This man was naked, butt-ass naked. He is... Like, I actually don't want to go into description because I don't know if my mom is watching this reaction. I don't know if she watches the show. I think she told me she doesn't watch the show, so I'm good. But just in case she wants to be curious, Georgina, I'm not going to say what I want to say, but watch Oz. There's an episode where he's in and he's naked. Now, if you know, you know. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. But anyways, I'm about to say something out of control, but I don't know if somebody's gonna be offended, so I'll leave it alone. But yes, so yeah, he's just a very gorgeous man. Now, I thought it was weird when he was bent over, sticking his ass in the commander's face, and in my head, I was like, yeah, that's some shit I would do. If I find a guy attractive and we're just playing pool, whatever, just that and the third, and I don't know what flow is he on. Is he on my flow or is he on the straight flow? So I'm just sticking pool, I got a little booty, I got a fatty because I'm a baddie. I'm bougie, bad, and thick. So I definitely would do the same thing, right? And then in reaction of that, which the commander wasn't given, he just moved his cup like this, but he didn't know. So then when he was saying what he was saying and he was flirting with him. And then he touched him, and as soon as I saw that touch and then move on down, I was like, ooh, you stay in this house a little bit longer, honey. You'll be walking different. So, because you know the commander's about him. But yeah, the commander, he's all happy. He's like, get ready, commander. Attention. In all the right and wrong places for you. But yes, and then the wife, then I was like, oh, what is she? Like, what, she's a lesbian? Like what is going on? Are they swingers? They might be swingers. A bird just went into my bush and I just saw it. Talking about swingers, lesbians, bush, and birds. So yes, that was that. That whole thing with all those 80 kids, that was fun. I actually really hope we stay in DC a little bit longer. I find it very interesting. Oh my God, can you believe what happened to the Handmaids? They literally put the rings in their mouths. That is dreadful. By the way, what did Serena mean when she said about she should have kept the ring in her mouth? What does that mean? I don't get that. Am I missing things? I obviously haven't been here throughout the season like everybody else has. What else do I want to talk about? Nick is my baby daddy. The commander's about to get screwed in his booty. Serena's evil. Abraham Lincoln's not there. It's very interesting that they keep making June like the leader of the Handmaids, right? It seems like what she does, they do, and it just is a very powerful, moving message behind it, where I feel like June could literally be, she probably is the reason why this Gilead goes down into burning flames, and I actually can't wait for that. I actually want it to be, I want this Gilead to be this war with them. I want the war to happen, right? I want somebody to come here and blow them to smithereens. But I want it to last for a very long time. I want to see people die. Is that dark? Okay, let's go. Warning, Andres is about to go dark. Yeah, I want to see people's faces get cut off and bodies be blown up. And most likely, as long as it's all the Gileads, I'll be fine. So, and that's including Aunt Lydia, I'm over her. I love her because I think that lady, the actress, plays this character amazing, but she could lose all her limbs if she wants to. But what else do I want to say? Yeah, and then the cross in June's eyes was also a very powerful message, and that was a monument, right? What is it the freedom? No, it's not the freedom. That's what we have in New York City. What's that monument called? I forgot what it is. I think I've been to D.C. twice, but have I ever been down there? I think I was there once with my grandfather. Yeah, I've been there one time, I believe, with my grandfather. Maybe I've been there more times, but I forgot what that monument thing is called. Comment down below and let me know. Anyways, this was a 10 out of 10. The acting, once again, amazing. Everything is just effing amazing. When's the new season coming out? Can you guys comment down below as well? Because I was actually having a conversation with my camera and realizing that I'm now at 12 minutes and 15 seconds and I gotta go. So it has been a wonderful, wonderful time with you guys. Please like, share, and comment. Love you, love you. I gotta go. I need to try to edit this shit because I got no life. Okay, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys next. What was that? That was clearly an invisible bang that just got in front of my face. I'll see you guys next time with more The Handmaid's Tale.